What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing good.
Hi.
Okay, welcome back to Mr. Holiday.
Hey, you can't even do it. Let's just get into it. How's it going, everybody? Mr. Holiday here, absolutely. We are still in Thanksgiving, but someone is getting ready to pull out the Christmas decorations.
Yes, I'm in holiday mode.
Finally.
I think he's like on my back. He's like, everybody's putting decorations up.
You know what?
Thanksgiving is still almost a week and a half away.
And Thanksgiving will be had. I mean, it's not like we don't have it. But you can see as you drive, people are putting not just the decorations. You can see in people's windows.
I've seen people have their trees up.
That's
already.
right. The tree is up.
I know. But those are the people that have fake trees.
We have a fake tree.
I know, but I have a lot on my plate. I'm about 70% done with my nutcracker.
Okay.
So I'm getting excited because, like they said on the web, it's a labor of love. It's very tedious.
I don't know. You have one.
I don't know how people do 3.
I was about to say, you said people have 2 or 3 of them.
3, 4. I don't know how, but I'm good with one. I'm good with one. If I ever say I want to paint another nutcracker, smack me and remind me how many hours I've put into this dag nutcracker.
But you got to put the music on. I came down earlier and she didn't have the music on.
I was cranky, and I was just focused. I was focused on it. So.
Yeah, even at work, I have the music on and stuff like that sometimes. On my headphones, unless it's a Saturday or late in the evening.
So let's get into today's topic is, since we're in holiday mode, when you come from big families, you start getting the phone calls in like September.
Late September, mid-September?
Mid-September, I say.
Where are you going? Who's having what event?
Are you coming to my house? Who's having Christmas? Who's having Christmas Day? Who's having Christmas? It's like...
Yeah.
It's mayhem for big family people.
Well, I think what happens is, and we've talked about it a little bit, it's a big... at the time, it was a big family, but not as spread out.
No, we were all in the same area. So yeah,
you know, Christmas over there at your mother's house at one time.
Before we had the house,
and then Christmas came over here.
Yes.
Now, as you say, the kids are growing up and having own places,
getting married, having kids.
It starts to pull where you're going and stuff like that.
Yep.
But yeah, the calls start.
I know they start. Well, my family they start in mid to end of September. Who's doing Christmas Eve? Well, we've had Christmas Eve for a long time.
No. We've had Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
I'm thinking New Year's
my
Eve.
hands are freezing, right?
Yeah, I just touched it like she went out there and put her hands here. Touch the warm cup.
That's from washing my hands. I was painting my nutcracker, so yeah. So we've had Christmas Eve here. Let's say we've been here about
24 years.
About 20.
You came in 2000.
So we've had Christmas here because there's I think been only 3 Christmases that we haven't had.
One because we were in Disney.
One because we were in Disney. One time we went to your cousin's, and another time we went. Where did we go?
You sure it's 3?
Yeah, I know it was 3.
Okay.
For sure, I know it's 3. The one time we went to Florida during Christmas.
Sure. No doubt about it.
Another time we went to your cousin's for Christmas.
Okay.
And then the third time I remember, which was very hard for our family, was when my cousin passed. We didn't have Christmas that year.
No, we didn't.
We spent it at the hospital.
That's right.
So those are the 3.
Right, but the third one, everybody knew. It wasn't like, oh, you guys are going somewhere else.
No, that's why I said it was a hard one for the family.
Right, yes. Yeah. When we went to Florida, it was like, you're not having Christmas? Like, no, we're coming back. We came back on the 26th or the 27th.
I think we came back on the 27th.
We left early to Disney, so we got there. The park was empty. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, it started to fill up that couple of days before Christmas, but we went on all the rides. Yeah. So we started watching the shows. Mm-hmm. We got to experience.
I think we got there like 5-6 days.
We were there for a long time.
We were there for 10 days.
10 days. People go, how do you go there? Like,
there's a lot
to do. You spend time at the hotel.
Yeah.
And you get to see every show. There were days that, we went on 1 or 2 rides. But we saw shows.
We were there like almost 10
days. It was like, the kids loved it. It was.
Yeah, we came home right before New Year's, like the 27th.
The 27th.
Yeah.
We were there for Christmas. We were there for the 25th. Mm-hmm. We hung out in the park.
Yeah.
You know, they do a little something special, but that whole, just to throw it out there, that whole Christmas parade morning,
That's done in November.
that is done early December. And people actually go to this.
Wait, they said yes.
Early December.
December 18th. They said
No,
something
not the
like
18th.
that, right?
The first and second week.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
The
December
first and second
18th.
week. No.
Okay.
And what happens is there's multiple takes. So everything's kind of not blocked off, but there's roped areas because they're doing the
And
parade.
if you're there in that section, you have to stay there.
You have to stay there. You're stuck. If a soldier falls down, cut, bring it back.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so yeah, you get to see the
because we've been
performances.
there Christmas morning. It's nothing like that.
No,
It's
you get to
just
see the performances.
hustle and bustle.
But it's a crazy
Yeah.
couple of days of them filming it. Mm-hmm. So
It's very interesting.
we've never seen that, but we were there for Christmas Day. We enjoyed it. We were there for 2 more days, and then came back, and then it happened.
Come on.
Don't you ever leave on Christmas Eve.
Oh my God!
And
I got
people
so
were
much,
like,
I got
we
so
didn't
much
we didn't
slack.
do anything. We
I got-
sat at
yeah,
homes. I'm
I
like,
got so much slack.
yeah. I'm like, just because we weren't there.
Actually, was that the time that we were on the cruise?
No, we just did Disney World that time.
But we have done the Disney cruise. And it was
It-
during Christmas.
But it
'cause
was
they
during
did-
Christmas, but it wasn't Christmas. You know.
Oh, we were there during their Christmas
Yeah, we were there.
season, but
right.
not for Christmas.
Yeah, so Christmas season in Disney World starts late November. We were there in their first or second weeks. We were
Before
there at the
Christmas
park.
kicked in, yes.
We didn't see the parade set up.
Yeah.
It was 3 days on the park, 4 days on the cruise. They used
Yes,
to do
I
this
remember
combo
that,
package.
yes.
That was pretty cool. Also.
Yeah. That was during around, like, I think November.
Yeah.
Because they had a very Merry Christmas and everything going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I try not to go. I mean, we love going away during the holidays, but...
Yeah, she's dying to go to Puerto Rico for the holidays.
Listen, Puerto Rico's different, though, because we can go right after Christmas here, because...
I don't have a problem
Three
going.
Kings is not till after.
So
New
you
Year's
want to
over
go
there.
for 3 Kings, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, we could spend Christmas here.
And then fly
and
out
just
right after New
fly
Year's
out.
Eve.
I didn't even spend New Year's over there. New Year's is cool in Puerto
We
Rico
could stay at the
also.
Wyndham. It's probably fantastic staying there.
Yeah. I would love to do that. Like, where we could drive to my mom's town where she grew up, and I could show you. Because they have festivals in all the towns.
Right.
And it's just amazing. So... but back to our topic, scheduling holidays, who's having what.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty set in stone. We do Christmas.
Yes.
Thanksgiving is at your cousin's. New Year's Eve kind of floats. Sometimes we've done it here. Sometimes we've done it at your cousin's.
Yes.
We've done it, I think, at my cousin's.
We've done it at your cousin's.
It's-
We've gone
it's
to my
not a-
sister's
I
house.
don't-
It's not a set in stone.
It's not a set in stone of whose house it is.
Yes. So, like, this year...
I don't even know what we're doing. Nobody's talked about it.
Yeah, my cousin asked. She was like, "You're coming here for New Year's."
Wait, we're just doing Thanksgiving at her house.
I know. So
Did you tell her that?
no.
Hey, you're doing Thanksgiving. We actually, when the kids were younger, Halloween was here also.
Yes.
Halloween was when the kids were younger because we live in the suburbs and stuff like that, and
I
it's
actually
just
talked about this with my niece. the
yeah,
other
it
day.
just looks like one of those picturesque people are just out there trick or treating
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
So
We
my-
made it a big thing.
Well, we didn't make it a big thing. What happened?
People just started coming.
My nieces used to come from the city, and then my other nieces would come from upstate New York, because their houses in upstate New York was a little stretch far, so it was harder for them to trick or treat. And then my nieces in the city, they lived in private houses, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the same trick or treating there
No.
than it was here. So they would all come here. So it turned into kind of an event
It
where
did for a while.
my
It did.
sisters would show up. One of my sisters would bring either soup. Remember, Jen would bring out a big pot of soup.
I don't
or
remember
some-
that.
She'd bring a big pot of soup,
I don't remember.
we
That.
started.
I remember I
serving
made
it
a
in
seafood
bowl.
dish one time.
That's when we started making dishes. Remember,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
brought soup.
Well,
over
because
one
we had a
year.
lot
You
of
made-
people.
You made a pasta a seafood dish one
Yeah.
time. It just turned into something accidentally.
Yeah.
We
Well,
were-
it wasn't. I wasn't excited about it because all of a sudden you have. Well, let's back it up a little bit. People started bringing dishes because
the kids would come hungry.
they were coming hungry, so we were ordering pies, and then all of a sudden we started
getting
cooking,
expensive.
and I was like, "Oh, wait!" You know what I'm saying? This is becoming a major holiday at the house, which we didn't plan.
Aside from when we would do the parties.
Right. Or, yeah, if we had a Halloween party, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids were young. Now the kids are older, so Halloween, in the past, easily
I think
5 years.
it's
4
been maybe
years.
about 5-6 years
Yeah.
since it's calmed down here.
Yeah. But Christmas is still Christmas.
Yes, unless we're going away somewhere.
Right.
You know, so this year we're not doing Christmas,
No, we're not.
which it feels weird. I'm like kind of relieved. I think this is why I didn't get into the like holiday season
Because we're not doing Christmas.
Because I'm not hosting it, so I'm not like running around like
That is
crazy.
true. There's I thought about that because I have a whole ritual. I do Santa Claus. My kids are older.
No Santa Claus this year.
And then we also after the party and everybody helps clean up. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
It ends anywhere from 11 to even
Sometimes 1 o'clock in the
1
morning.
o'clock
It
in the
depends
morning.
on
It
how many
depends.
people come.
We would go upstairs. We would bring the rest of the
Presents
kids.
that were put away.
Yes.
Yep.
We bring them down. And then I would sit there with a glass of coquito, watch, just
The
listen
TV
to
a little bit.
little bit holiday music, and just kind of mellow out,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't I thought about that. I'm like,
We still do that. You just sometimes you go upstairs to your office.
no, I'm
and
saying
then I do
the
that
fact
too.
that we're going away, we're coming back here. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little different. Like I actually mentioned, do we need to keep the presents put
No,
away?
'cause
I
they're
think
not little anymore.
They're not little
I just
anymore.
put
I think
everything
I think
under
it's
the
time to put
tree.
it out.
Yeah.
But one of the things you have noticed, and this is again Christmas stuff, is, and it makes sense, is people fill the trees
With decorations.
Christmas
now.
decorations
Yeah.
also. So you have the nativity set.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I want to do that. I would like to do that too. Right after Christmas, the tree stays up. Well, we keep the tree up for almost 2 weeks
Right.
after Christmas.
Yeah, because of
So it looks empty
it does.
because all the presents are gone. So I'm kind of leaning toward that way also. I don't know if I want to get those big giant reindeer. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the Mickey and Minnie that they sold.
What? She showed me.
But I'm not doing that because they're $200
$200
each. But they are
each.
so cool.
I mean, and they're about
They are so cool.
this high, I think.
No, they're this big.
Okay.
They're bigger.
They're
They're
this
pretty big.
I'm trying to give a visual
Yeah,
to the.
they're pretty
Your hand
big.
is down here. They don't
You
see
know
that.
what? Maybe.
No, there's no
Maybe
maybe.
if I'm nice, maybe I'll go with peanuts. and put 'em under the
Maybe,
tree.
instead of Santa getting you clothes and things, maybe Santa would get you Mickey and Minnie.
No, I don't want that.
You just said you want that.
No, I said they look nice, but I wouldn't pay $200 for those things each.
That's right.
So I thought maybe getting you like a Snoopy and a Charlie Brown, because
I
I know
don't know.
you're such a big Peanuts fan. Unless
Well-
I put the deer underneath that.
I think the
Everybody
deer,
said
it's
the
classy.
viral deer.
You know, yeah.
I know. We'll
There's,
see.
there's stop, but you better go now because
I
everything's
know
50% off.
everything's 50% off, and the deer, the ones that we bought that go by our picture frame.
Those are awesome. I picked those.
I know. So that
I picked
we did
those.
that 2 years ago or last year.
2 years ago now.
That's a trend now. It's a trend. They're buying big ones and putting them under the tree. The exact same thing that we have.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a trendsetter in
It's
Christmas.
a trend now.
That's
So
2 years ago.
it's the dough and the
buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The buck standing.
And
The dough laying down.
actually, we got that frame from Pennsylvania.
I know we got the frame from Pennsylvania, but now that trend that they're putting the dough and the buck.
Well, because here's my thought is, and again, we sidetrack, but it's still the holidays. As your kids get older,
Yeah.
the bigger items are gone. There's no bike.
no,
There's
everything gets little
Unless
unless it's clothes.
I mean, you can get clothes, but in clothing boxes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But the big ticket items, the bike,
Dolls. And all that
dolls,
stuff. Game
you know,
systems. Yeah.
giant bases, it would be He-Man, Ninja Turtles, or whatever
there's
is
no big
superheroes.
boxes anymore.
No, that's all gone.
Yeah.
So I think you have to like fill it in with.
Well, one year we put stuffed animals.
We've
The
done
year
that
we
a
went
couple
to
of
Disney,
times.
we put a whole bunch of Disney stuffed
We did.
animals.
That was
by
an
the tree.
insane tree. That was an insane
It was
tree.
a lot of gifts and everything. So
That was.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. So like we were talking about before, where you go for the holidays, and also there's that thing where people travel Christmas Day to deliver presents. We don't do that anymore.
So again, let's back it up. When we had the Christmas parties, everybody brought their presents to exchange.
They still do it. When we
But
do have
here's
it.
what happened though. The first time,
Oh
everybody started opening their presents.
yes.
So now
Things
we
got
had both
confused.
sides. We had both sides of the family, her side and my side.
Yeah.
And before you knew it,
It was just
there was bags and like
It
you
was
have like
4 bags of wrapping
yeah,
paper.
you usually have 1 or 2 bags of wrapping paper, trash bags of wrapping paper. No, we had like 4 bags.
Just wrapping
And
paper.
it was just wrapping paper everywhere.
Not only
And-
that, the kids, some of them confused their gifts, their toys.
And then it was just insane because, the way we do it is, we get together, everybody's hanging out, you got appetizers all around, you got some music. I like to play some montages of past events.
Yeah. And you have food served.
And then we have the food.
Yep.
And if my family comes, they're here on time and stuff like that. And some other
my
people's
gosh.
families, they're not here. And some
I'm
other
gonna
people's
tell-
families
I'm gonna-
just want to start eating early.
I'm gonna tell
That
my
should be a whole
cousins, you're
conversation.
talking about them. They're gonna beat
And
you
then
up.
they're eating early, and my family comes like, wow, yeah, people just started eating like nothing. But anyway, so then you have the eating, and then you have a little break, maybe 20 minutes. Then
No,
Santa Claus
it depends
comes.
on the crowd. It depends on the crowd that's here because that can turn into maybe an hour and a half of dancing, depending on
Then
how
you
good
got
the music
dancing.
is.
Yes, you have dancing,
Yes.
and then you got to say, hey, Santa Claus is going to come. So then there's the Santa Claus, and he gives out gifts.
Yes.
And then what happened that day was everybody started exchanging gifts, and that ate into the fun dancing part.
Yes.
So I said, hey, people could come and exchange gifts, but take it to the car.
Yes. Which everybody loves. 'cause
Now everybody does
Nobody has to jump around on Christmas
Yeah.
Day, which is gonna happen this year.
Yeah. Now there is no, hey, because if you don't drive, we've had presents. The tree is gone, and it's February.
Yes.
And we have a couple of loose items. But now people will be like, hey, come down to the car with me. They open each other's
Everybody-
trunks.
yeah.
They're exchanging the bags already and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Which
All-
makes it fantastic.
It's just,
it's like the best thing.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas Eve swap.
yeah. And then you get back down here, and there's dancing going on.
Yeah. This year is going to be different. This year we're going to have to drive around to swap and get gifts.
Well, the good part is some of the gifts, because, the family has gotten bigger, they've been shipped already.
Yes.
So,
Almost. I
yeah.
have a couple more shit to
Um,
order and ship out.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so
It's
it's still fun. I think the dancing is not as much as it used to be.
no. Well, because my nieces don't come as much because I have nieces that live in Florida.
Florida,
I
yep.
have nieces that live in Long Island. So it's harder for them to travel, especially with having their children.
And schedules. They have
schedules,
new careers. Some of them
yes.
are working.
So it's now more the older generation and getting together. So,
But
everybody
I can
goes
see it
home
changing.
early.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
If we do, knock on wood, everything works
I have
out.
a funny feeling Christmas is going to be in Florida.
In the next 2 years.
Maybe
2
2 or 3
years.
years.
And that's it. People will be traveling.
Yeah. And whoever doesn't travel, then you just Amazon their gifts or things like that.
That's what. Yeah,
But
Amazon's good for
that's
that.
what
You
we do
can
now.
wrap it and send it right there.
That's exactly what we do now.
Yeah. So, but I do. I will miss. It's almost like I wanted to have that conversation. You sure they don't want me to be Santa over there?
There's no little kids.
I know there's no little kids, only Marco. But we don't really do it for the kids in our family.
No, we do it because there's no little kids in our family either.
Yeah, we
They're
just
all
do it-
teenagers.
yeah.
Actually, the adults really
Yeah,
get into it for
basically
some
everybody
reason.
just enjoys. I've been doing Santa for
almost 30 years. Because the girls were little when you were doing
30
Santa.
years. Did I do it in Fox Street?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it in Fox Street.
We had that old costume.
That's right. I forgot about Fox. Wait, so we're 34 years together. No, not 30 years. I want to say
Yeah. 30 years because we moved to Fox.
30 years?
Yeah, almost
Wow,
30
years. So 30 years
Yeah.
of doing Santa. Mm-hmm. I don't know, you could throw it out there.
Yeah, because we moved to Fox when Angelica was about 5 or 6. And that's when we started doing Santa at Fox Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels weird.
I know. It does.
I just said you could throw it out there.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be interesting now, dude. Because they're all too grown up. You know what the headache is for me every year when we do Santa? I have to figure out a new item to put in Santa's sack.
You're going to be
every
over
year.
there this weekend.
No, we're not doing Santa Claus.
And you could just throw it out there.
No.
Why?
Because then I have to figure out what's going to go in Santa's sack. And usually I'm the one that gets stuck.
No, you
either
got-
baking or buying it.
No, but here's the best part. You and her could just buy it. Just buy candy bags or whatever. You're going to be over there.
Yes. I'm going to be over there helping her set up her front yard.
And she's going to be like, oh my
get
God,
lawn
that's it.
decorations.
That's an awesome idea.
No,
Jerry should
you're
be
adding
Santa.
more to my... He's just adding more.
Jerry
He
should be
always
Santa.
adds more. Like, this whole week, he's been driving... Everybody's decorating. You're behind. I'm like...
You know what that
I'm
is?
trying to finish my
You're
nutcracker.
driving home, and everybody's like...
Thursday, buddy, Thursday. It's hard.
And then I pull over and I start to cry.
Huh?
I start to cry.
Oh, you need to stop. You need to stop.
And then I go, and some guy comes over, he goes, do you want to come and see my tree? No, it's all right. Mine's will come in a week or two. And I get back on the road and I get to the house.
Oh my gosh. Look, all the fall decorations. All the fall decorations except for this. Everything else has been put away.
So this is the last of it. This will switch over to some kind of Christmas thing.
Which I haven't even bought.
Okay, so
we have to go to Hobby Lobby.
Maybe I'll go on Saturday by myself.
Good, you can go. I'll be at the one in Pennsylvania. But
we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because we've got to do the podcast for next Tuesday and a podcast for Thanksgiving Day. So it's gonna be busy for us.
No,
I don't know how we're still doing this.
On top of all of this, I still have decorating to do. I have cooking to do because I'm catering for my best friend's job.
You think I'm not busy? I gotta edit this podcast. I got regular work. I got my other project for my next
and he's
idea.
hassling me to get the decorations out.
And then I do D&D for our son on Saturdays.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. After this, I gotta edit this and get it rendered and all this. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know.
We do a lot, and people are still surprised. I mean, again, we only got something like 50 something. So like the videos. When you like the videos, it's somehow supposed to increase the algorithm to show it to more people.
Yes.
But yeah, we still do 2 videos a week.
I know.
I really got to get on Spotify. I think while you're away, I'm going to look into Spotify.
Yeah, do that because I have friends that keep saying put it on Spotify.
Yeah, I think it's...
But like I was telling him, he wants me to get everything decorated already. I have to take everything out.
Yeah.
And put away the fall decorations.
Yeah.
On top of that, this week we did pasteles. Then I also did coquito, which I have to go deliver.
That's right.
So I'm like juggling. I know he's juggling work and getting...
You enjoy this.
I do. It's a challenge for me to get it all done on time.
So
but it's a lot.
We did the pasteles the other day, and again, you know what it is? Your aunt changes the way she wants it. Because I thought about it. When I had my pastele, I'm like, not too much. They came out very skinny. Did they not? Did yours come out skinny?
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember she used to say,
take the whole spoon. It's the whole spoon you're supposed to take.
But now she's like, that's too much.
She's trying to stretch the masa.
Well,
we made a lot, though.
We did, but they came out narrow.
98.
They came out narrow.
And we'll see when they're cooked.
I saw some that were cooked.
I know. Everybody always eats more than one, so you're good with that.
Anyway, so we did the pasteles. She did coquito, which is ready to be first.
I'm actually going tomorrow to deliver.
In the city?
Yeah, about 8 or 9 bottles in the city tomorrow.
So hopefully I'll be ready for you to pick me up.
So people, the ones that locally get your coquito, get it. Because once it's gone... I'm not making the next batch till this December.
Right. Second week, first week of December, somewhere around there.
Usually the second week of December. So we'll see. Yeah. I'm trying to balance everything. It's really hard balancing.
No, let me tell
everything.
you. I give it to you. You once you on again. That's why I call her go, and she has the Wonder Woman symbol. Once you're on that pace, she's nonstop.
Yeah, I get yelled at. Slow down.
I do.
Stop.
I do. Maybe Santa Claus will give you a
workout bench.
Damn. I guess you want a workout bench.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a gift certificate for massage.
That too.
But yeah, I'll use the workout bench also because now that I'm finally getting. I'm in my routine already.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're getting into your routine.
My routine and stuff like that.
That's very good.
It does ache right here. It aches on my arms.
It's gonna hurt.
Unfortunately, it's too cold to walk, so I really gonna have to try this spin because I need the cardio. Right now, I'm just doing some kind of shadow boxing.
I thought of getting you the walking one. They have a walking treadmill that you slide under the bed.
We'll see
if you want it.
Yeah.
For the holidays.
But yeah, I think it's always a challenge as small families turn into mid-size. I think that's where we were. We were mid-size, but everybody was focused.
No, we're not mid-size.
No, back then. Well, my family now has again. They've grown, and now they go to one of the cousins' house.
Yeah.
They just have a pajama event, which is odd because
some people do that now.
Yeah, but their parents were music people. They were the ones like, hey, let's bring the immigrants and let's bring the
but
holidays.
they have little ones, so they're not into
Not anymore.
Well, we'll see people
Even
change.
if we had little ones, we had little ones. We had little ones.
We're loud. We like to be loud.
They were loud also.
I don't
They
know.
they were conservative loud.
Maybe
In the house.
conservative. I guess that's what it is, conservative.
I don't know if that's a word. A phrase. Conservative loud. Like you're loud in the house, but not outside.
I don't know.
But anyway, I think we going into 25 minutes. I think it's a challenge for families. You know, when you get into the routine of where they are,
people start
is.
to. Well, I want the holidays at my house. Well, I want it at my house. Or there's people that just don't want to have it at their house. You know.
No, I having it here, like I said before, is great because everybody chips in and helps.
Yes.
And
But my family's always been like
the
that.
only area that
It's always a potluck.
The only area that probably needs a cleanup will be this bar.
Yes.
That upstairs, I'll take some of the cups.
Oh, on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve after the event is done.
Right. This is maybe I have to do a little more tidying up, but that's it.
You know what's awesome this year?
What?
I don't have to decorate down here. I mean, I can put the tree up, but
Oh, you ain't gonna put no stars?
I don't have to put anything. There's no party this year.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So I don't have to go crazy worrying about the decorations.
Wow.
You know, I
Just a
have-
tree.
Just a tree down
For the
here.
window.
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm doing 4 trees this year.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm doing the 2 trees here, and I gotta do
What two trees?
We have the tree down here and the tree upstairs in the living room.
That's 2 trees.
Yes.
You
But
said
then
4.
at my best friend's house, I gotta go put
Oh,
two
okay.
trees at her house together.
Because you said when you went to see to get the paint, when you met like I'm gonna say a Facebook group person that
On
isn't
the
this
Nutcracker.
on the Nutcracker
Yeah,
group. She said she has a tree in every room.
She said, yeah, she has a tree in both of her living rooms, one in her dining room, a small tree in her daughter's room. Then she told me she had a total of 4 trees in her house.
Well, they have narrow trees because you have a narrow tree for here.
Yes, I do.
You do. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, because if we get the house in Florida and it's one of those big ones, we're not doing 2 trees for family and living room.
We already have 2 trees here. Why?
I'm just saying, I don't see that happening over there.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just trying to put my foot down.
Good luck with that. I already told him we're getting like a 12-foot, 10-foot tree for
Yeah,
that.
she wants one of those houses where they have the vaulted ceiling.
Heck yeah. Bigger the better. I will figure out how to get ornaments.
It's a lot of
on
work
that
going on
sucker.
this year. A lot of work.
Yeah.
But we're always busy. I don't know how we fit everything in.
So, guys, we've taken
Absolutely.
taking up enough of your time talking about holiday prep and all this stuff.
Well, it's
so,
just where you got to go.
where you got to go for it, you know.
I mean, there's people that enjoy it because they're a small group. They just drive to where they got to go,
Yeah.
which is good. I think everybody should have some
That's
kind
going
of
to be us this year. We're going to be driving around.
well, yeah. We're driving to PA, and we're driving back. I'm not staying overnight.
We're not staying
No,
over
I
there.
gotta be here for Christmas morning. So
Yes, definitely.
gotta do. And I have my last cup of coquito. No, it's not my last cup. It's my Christmas Eve cup. It's not my last cup. It's my Christmas Eve cup, where I'm like usually from the party, I'm just relaxing and listening to some nice
Relaxing music.
Christmas music.
Yeah. Actually, it's been a while. Years ago, we used to go to bed like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when the parties used to end like at 1:30,
That-
2.
Right.
Then we'd go to bed 3 o'clock in the morning, and the
Get
kids
up
would
by-
be up
by
at 7 or 8
7
o'clock in the
7, 8
morning.
o'clock,
We'd
yeah.
be taking naps on the couch
Yeah.
right after they were done unwrapping presents. So,
All right, everybody. Like she said, we've got to get out of here.
yes, we do. So, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share, talk about our channel to your friends.
Absolutely. Hit the like buttons. Otherwise, we're gonna start saying this in the beginning of the podcast, like other people do.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you know what? Like I said, we do it for fun,
But the likes help.
but the likes help. I would like to see the channel grow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, from what our friends say, we're pretty. Some of our podcasts are funny when I pick on you. So
yeah. They don't have to always be pick on Jerry.
I
but-
don't always pick on you.
Anyway.
Am I picking on you today?
No, you're not.
Okay, then. Then you see?
All right.
Okay, guys. Bye. Take care.
Take care, everybody. Bye.